Alright guys, today I'm going to teach you guys how to play Teemo top lane in Season 12. So, what you want to run right now is PDA, you want to take Overheal, Alacrity, Cut the Grass, Bone Plate, and you want to be taking Overgrowth. Now, I do want to say real quick, Overheal is actually a mistake. I actually recommend you to go for Triumph or even the other one instead. So, I do want to mention that real quick. As for the starter item, we have the Dorn's Ring, which is going to allow us to obviously have some damage in the laning phase and going to have that sustain for the shrooms for much later and being able to spam the Q. Now, as far as laning phase goes with Teemo top lane, the way how Teemo should be played is constantly like building waves and then pushing that into your opponent. And that's exactly what we are going to do this game, right? We are currently facing off Camille, which is a champion that can heavily counter Teemo through jumping on us. But if we time out our Q in perfection, we should be able to win this quite easily, actually. Oh. So yeah, first of all, we're stacking the wave up as much as we can. This is extremely important when you play Teemo, because the bigger the wave is, the easier you can trade Camille. And it also eliminates the ability for her to like jump on you, because the entire wave is like gonna crash on her. So that makes it worth. Poke her again. Every single time that she drops the W down, you can kind of tell because she's gonna like move up to you, and it makes it like extremely obvious. You spam that. Whenever you're going to use your Q, you should always try to mix in as many autos as you can before you pop it. If you're just using it to poke. So keep that in mind. Awesome. So we're going to place a ward down here. There's a very high chance that we might actually get ganked here. I'm getting ganked from the back. Come here, me, bro. He's not going to try it. Sure. I could 100% tell I was being ganked right there. It was getting quite obvious. I got him. Thank you very much. I love the way like how Camille actually engaged on me right there. Actually quite funny. I knew I was getting ganked, so I had to like pop the Camille as quickly as I could. I think that the Camille kind of like panicked after he got a gank, and that's why he made like such an awkward decision to like engage. It's like this Camille, I'm suspecting that this Viego was like spam pinging Camille to go in, and then she made the mistake to like all in a little bit too early, and then I just caught her for that. So first item, I always recommend you guys to go for Berserker's Greaves. At all times, no matter the matchup, Berserker's Greaves is the most consistent good item to rush on Teemo. No matter what matchup, no matter what you build, it will always fit into everything. You can go like a little bit more advanced and go for steel caps or mercs, but those are it really depends on the matchup, and it also denies like the ability to snowball a little bit if you go for these. Oh, we don't miss that. Okay. So once again, the biggest mistake that all Teemo players make is that they always tend to hard push whenever they get the chance. The best advice I can give for anyone playing Teemo, right, is building waves as big as you can. Like, the bigger the wave is, and the harder you push that into the tower, the harder you are going to win the lane. Because the bigger the wave is, the less chances for Camille to jump into you and trade you, because every single time that she does, we can first of all like time our Q properly, and she will never be able to truly trade me. And even if she does trade me and she does go for the all-in into like a massive wave, then the whole wave is going to focus Camille, and she will 100% die to it. So the best counter to almost any kind of matchup as Teemo is simply building a wave up and then completely crashing that into the tower, right? Like you can see already, this wave is so unbelievably gigantic right now that like the moment it crashes inside tower, she's just done. Okay. Now that's gonna crash in. Now we can start poking her. We know where Viego is. Apparently he's shown up in bot lane for a second, so we can kind of tell. I'm gonna use my passive for the attack speed. Always use the passive from Teemo. I can't tell you enough like how many people tend to forget this. Like the existence of the passive. Nice. Now we use the passive again. As soon as we run out, at least. You see like how she can't farm? Because every single time that she tries to farm, I will be able to like poke her down. So I was stacking wave like crazy, and you see like now it's going to start to pay off because we managed to like get her down below like 30% health. And you saw like how easy that was, right? In case she would jump on me, she would have to like pull through my entire shrooms. Now we can get the passive out again for the tower. And we have the first one. Gotta keep in mind, there's a fair chance that Viego might eventually come topside. So that's gonna get pushed in. Awesome. And now we're gonna go back. We have to go back now. We cannot stay, because if we do, we are currently running on like 1.5k gold. That's way too much to be walking around with. So let's walk our way back. Oh, that is so smart from Camille. That is so smart. Now, as soon as we come back to lane, guys, we're going to do the same strategy like we did before. We're going to be stacking the wave up as big as we possibly can. And then we'll crash that inside the tower and then shroom the entire place. I'm placing a shroom down there so that she cannot use her jump on the wall there. And now we push. I'm personally thinking about maxing my W. She's trying to kill my Master Yi, so I'm gonna hard push this one. Okay, we'll stop her now. She's not gonna pass through. I think that she's gonna walk the way around. Okay, you're dead. And I got you. Yep. You see, like, you don't give your opponent the space to play the lane out. That's the trick. We force this guy out again. He's likely to chase us down here. He will not jump on me for sure. And we go back to pushing. Just gonna try again. We walk out of it. That's what we got the W for. And awesome. Now let's try. I've got the plate, and that's what matters, because the plate was about to go down, and I had to get the gold. The gold was like 160, so this is worth flashing for sure. Definitely something we cannot ignore. So now we're going to walk our way back to lane. We know that Camille's clear is absolutely awful, right? Like, Camille has a lot of good strengths, but she has one weakness, and that is her wave clear. So as we walk back to lane now, we should be able to get back before we lose the farm. You see? And now we go back to pushing again. So this Viego has came top already like 3 times in a row, or like even 4 times at this point. And he just keeps losing. We're keep on winning over and over. We're going to start pushing the lane like a little bit faster now though. Awesome. Next wave will arrive. We're going to have to hard push this one. This next wave is extremely important. So I'm going to hard push it with my shrooms. Very, very good. I really like this jungle gank, actually. And we got him. Now we can get the whole tower away. Very good. And we push this next wave now. And we go back. We zoom out down this place here. We can probably get like the whole tower. Probably. I hope we can get the whole tower down because that's going to give us like a very big push in the game. Awesome. We cannot overstay though, so we're going to have to go back here. And we go back. Cool. So this time we are going to finish off my Nash's Tooth. After the Nash's Tooth in Season 12, what I highly encourage you guys doing is going for light entries on Teemo. The new items on Teemo look very interesting. But I've been doing a little bit of thinking, you know, seeing some stuff. This is definitely still going to be the main core build of Teemo, pretty much. Nashor will be the first item, pretty much like almost every single game. The riftmaker has sustain, however, this item is more good against tanks in general. Lions is always like really good to have on Teemo. The new items are kind of situational too. So we're going to start pressuring this Camille now. This guy is finished. Like, this guy is too far behind to ever become useful. We'll push things out, and then we're going to move towards the chickens. And we will be taking those as well. One thing's for certain, we're going to have to pressure out this Camille as much as we possibly can. We'll use this room so we can push a little bit faster too. The rep buff is spawning right now, any second. And here we go. Awesome, we got that stuff. Let's get this camp over here. We got to make sure we get every single camp possible, because that's going to give us a very big lead, you know. LeBlanc is back top, mid. You see how I take care of the whole jungle here? You see how incredibly important that is? Meanwhile, Camille's like slow pushing the wave down so we don't lose that farm either. And we got all that stuff. Now we go back top and farm this out. Our lead is becoming very huge, and it's soon to be like unstoppable. We also start like swimming down the whole place now, so they can't even get to me anymore. And if I use my brain properly here and never get caught, I don't know what you're doing, but if I use my brain properly here and I never like force myself into 1v5s, it's going to be an easy one. This Camille is very smart. Like, she's freezing it, so she's forcing me to like try and break that. But oh, I don't know what you're doing, but LeBlanc is on the way.
That's gotta sting.
We could probably catch her. Oh, smart guy. Very smart guy. I love how that she's messing with me. Huh, another flash coming out. Incredible. I think I probably got her. She should die here. I got him. Thank you. Appreciate it. Camille's on the way, though. There we go. You see, like, how Lulu is, like, playing around us, how pretty much everyone is, like, having trouble facing us here? We got so much pressure in the game that we are quite, like, unstoppable to beat right now. Especially if we get my land injuries, which we will get now. I'm going to sell, I'll be selling my pots for it, too. Cool, let's go back top. So the main priority, I want you guys to like know this more, okay? I don't think that you guys like think too much about this, but the game is not about just getting kills, okay? This game is about pressuring, right? The more pressure you can draw in the game, the more people you can get top sets to try and kill you, the better. So what you want to do is farm top lane, farm camp, farm this camp, farm the red buff, farm top lane again. You want to have this like cycle of just farming and farming and farming all day, and constantly applying pressure by trying to like get catches across the game, right? I can't like tell you this enough. It's gonna be closer than I thought, actually. There we go. Camille is a hyper scaling champion, right? Even if she will eventually get like define all that stuff and become pretty hard to beat. She scales like very well. But the main reason why this was like so close was because of the wow. Okay. Wow. Invisibility. Okay, Twitch came from invisibility. She went like she used all the brushes. Interesting. So, the next item that I highly encourage you guys going for right now is Demonic's Embrace. It's a very similar build. It's actually pretty much the same in Season 11 too, but now Season 12. There's still lots of experimenting to do, but like this build so far with Teemo is pretty much the most consistent. Alright guys, this time we are going to go down bot lane and we're going to pressure this Camille right now. We have to be very careful about Twitch because this guy is currently 8-0. He's pretty massive. Nice. Once we start maxing Q, it's going to be even harder for Camille to stop us here. Okay. I really wish we did not make the mistake of like taking overheal this game, because overheal was a mistake. I did not want to take that one. It's pretty useless so far. I'm really not happy with overheal. It's really not helping out at all. Okay. High chance Twitch could be here. Nice. We got this stuff. Twitch is currently in mid. We gotta push this a little bit harder though. I'm gonna use Mushroom for it. Cool. Now we gotta be very careful about Camille. I'm gonna put like shrooms in places where people like tend to walk to ensure like it's gonna land. People usually walk around walls. I think that Twitch might be coming down here eventually. I want to use my passive right here to like wait for the opponent to like move up here, but I'm pretty certain that there has to be like some kind of ward. I wish I had a red trinket. Like that would be very, very useful. I got him. Thank you. This is why you need to use the passive from Teemo. You know, for like if you play a lot of Teemo, you will eventually understand like how people like paths, so you can use your passive better. And we keep on pushing. Another one. Okay. There's another camp spawning here. Nice. And hopefully we can start like pressuring them a lot more here soon. This Camille's going to be a challenge to kill right now, but I'll see how things go. It's going to be very challenging. I think that she will probably press army here. Oh. Okay. So it appears that this guy went to continue like pushing the lane, so we're kind of unlucky here. I need to get my passive though to like start beating the Camille, so without this I'm gonna have to be a little more careful. You should always try to like force your opponent with your passive simply because it provides like way more attack speed, right? It's just so much better. Especially when you face off a Camille that scales like incredibly well. I'm gonna go bot lane again. Like, luckily so far, even though Twitch is like 12-0, like, we haven't really seen him that much. Cool. Let's push another wave. This game is going to be very challenging because Twitch is like mega huge. Nice. Now we move down to the wolves. We are pretty huge. Even though Twitch is like so massive, we stand like a fair chance to carry this one. But man, it's going bad in this game. It's going really bad for my team. They're like absolutely struggling at the moment. Good. They're not taking the Baron from what it seems. We just wait over here. Wait for them to like show up again. This camp will spawn very soon, which apparently is here right now. Calm this out. Twitch is likely to show up somewhere here. It's very likely he will be. So LeBlanc is here alone. She's like 0-2 at the moment. She's not that strong. Okay. This guy will heal me up. I gotta go back though, because Twitch could be here. So this time we are going with Demonic's Embrace, and then after this item, we'll go with even more damage by going for Rabadons. The build that we are going to follow this game is going to be around like full damage. So like the moment they walk into my shrooms, they're going to be taking like each shroom is going to like half-life them, right? So we're going to try to like win this game off just shrooms to try to avoid the team fights. Let me push this, which is probably going to show up somewhere. You gotta be very careful about it. Use my passive again. Look at the attack speed. Absolutely amazing. And now we're gonna go bot lane again. So you see like how Twitch is like 16-0 and yet like they're struggling to like try and win this game because I'm constantly like having pressure. You know, considering my team is having the worst game of their lives at the moment, like, we are kind of, like, holding this game as Teemo, right? It's so impressive, like, how many people don't know the strength of Teemo. It's just excellent. Twitch is coming over. Once again, unfortunately, we are unable to push down the lane because Twitch is currently coming down here. He's probably even chasing us down as of this moment. Likely. Let's see where he shows up from. Nice. We'll leave that the way it is. Yep, like I said, Twitch is chasing us down. It's just super obvious. I just know how he thinks. I know how Twitch players like play in general. They just chase you down with the Q. And eventually you think that you're safe and then they show up and then they kill you. It's just pretty obvious. Twitch players are very, very predictable sometimes. You can just know where, you know just where they are. I'm assuming that... Wait, I'm just gonna wait up here. I don't know what they're doing. I have like no vision on them currently. Let's push this out. Yeah, they got the Baron. I think they're coming ball lane. Likely. Go back to playing it safely. Yes, I wish we could play more aggressive. I really wish we could. It's not a good feeling to have the game running like this at the moment. We are having the best game of our lives, but Twitch is like 16-0, so we always have to like play around that, right? Wait, he knows? Wait, he knew? So apparently Camille knew that I was like standing in that bush? So apparently he had vision? Okay. That was honestly pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you. Fortunately, like, they're forcing the base again with like 3 man. Of course. Of course, the Viego is here currently. I have a bad feeling that this might be the game. Like we're actually losing the game while being unbelievably fed, but my team is just having a really bad time at the moment. Yeah, that's how we actually lose the game. This is the saddest way I've ever lost a Teemo game, to be honest. Oh, Twitch is moving around. Twitch will show up here somewhere. Yep. Is that really how I'm gonna lose a game as Teemo? Like, I haven't even... Playing it in near perfection, but like... This guy is just 17-0 currently. 17 kills on Twitch. Look at this. This Camille's like having a bad time. This guy's having a bad time. This LeBlanc has like no kills. It's just purely like Twitch that's taking over the game. It's pretty sad. Wow. 17-0. Unbelievable. Let's move down bot lane. We're going to be pathing and take this camp here. Gotta be very careful about Twitch. I'm just so certain like he's going to show up here somewhere. We can't really like move out because we just don't know where people are. Okay, we just have to be very patient right now. In fact, Twitch could be showing up in mid lane right now, actually. Let's go back to base. We have to pay really good attention, like, to what is going to happen right now in the game. One bad move and it's game. Like, I'm constantly just watching the map right now, seeing, like, what will happen next. And so far, we have, like, no vision across, like, the entire map, so... chances are likely they could be chasing us now. Twitch could be here somewhere. We're gonna make sure to, like, shroom down the places where Twitch could walk. We could try and like burst her. Okay, not bad. We could probably stand a fair chance to like kill them right here, actually. Let's push down mid. I like all the wards actually. Stay over here. I think Twitch is gonna push again. Like he did earlier. Twitch could be here. Could not catch him, unfortunately. We're using my passive as much as I can. We could have bursted the Twitch, but he still had the flash. Okay. They won't try anymore, I think. Still a fair chance Twitch could be going around here. Okay. Twitch is not trying. Maybe if we stay around here, Twitch could show up in the middle. I'm just like predicting where Twitch is going to be. This is like the least I can do. There we go. Everything is fully shroomed. Sucks that we lost the one in mid. This is pretty much what it's gonna be like, unfortunately. He won't try. Okay, we just wait here. Got him. I don't think he will try. You see like how we're holding this game against the Twitch being like this mega huge?
Yes, sir.
You can be a real threat on Teemo. You just gotta know like how to do it. Okay, wait. I think Twitch is gonna arrive here. I can clean it up. I think we might even be able to get a catch on the Fiego here. If he walks around, we can probably kill him. So you kind of like see like what the strategy of Teemo is about. You're trying to like push the limit of Teemo by using the passive, constantly regaining the attack speed. And here we are again. And now we go back. We can't really go back here though. Just a little bit. We gotta like backport over here. There's a high chance that Twitch could be walking around with the Q. Nice. Now we go push. Gonna buy AP pot as well. The inhib is back too now, so we can try something out. I think he's gonna get wrecked. Mastery. Strong. Very, very, very strong at the moment. We can probably try something out to like stop them. I love how Twitch is like struggling to do something now against a really fat Teemo. You know, we're like half the size of Twitch, but he's like unable to do much. Twitch could be here.
2, 3, 4.
Nice. Twitch is gonna try the same stuff again. He's currently down here. He's probably gonna walk around. Lulu is never alone. There's a TP coming down from Camille, so they're gonna be showing up soon. Twitch will try for sure. Oh, it's funny that he's going back to base. Like, I find it so funny, like how they are stopping to play aggressive now. We are holding so much pressure with the shrooms we have. It's so funny how we're like dragging this game when my teammates are having such a hard time. We can probably burst them. I think she might try. I think, yeah, we got her again. You see, like, the passive from Teemo is so strong. Okay, that's how we die. Unfortunately, that's not what we win against. This guy is too massive with Lulu, man. This guy's like 22 kills. You know, we're 10-2 as Teemo. Teemo is unbelievably strong, guys. However, if you have like a bot lane having a bad time, you're not winning. You know, Season 12 Twitch is super OP with Lulu. You don't change that like that much, obviously. But either way, this is Teemo Toplane in Season 12. Thank you for watching today's YouTube video. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.